Good morning, friends. Myself, Dr. Vishal Tidke, and let us take an opportunity to learn something about financial management. Friends, financial management is an activity which is heard for every business organization to succeed. You may have great resources, you might have greatest human capital employed in your organization, but if you do not have a finance manager who can manage your funds with efficiency and effectiveness, your business may not land to success or to the level of profits that you are aiming at. So let's begin the journey for financial management. So to begin with, let's start for introduction to finance. So at the end of this particular session, you will be able to understand the finance into basics. Moving forward, friends, we have seen the word finance, which has also been used as the synonym for a word called money. So sometimes your friends, while going to a movie, sometimes ask to his friend, hey, will you finance me for a movie? I don't have money for me. So parallelly, the word finance is used to act as a synonym for money. And the second definition of looking at finances is the provision of money at the time when it is required. So taking it to the next, if you have to better understand the finance can be classified among us public finance, private finance, institutional finance and international finance. I'll give you an example. You might have seen that every government come up with the budget wherein they plan for the revenue and the taxation through which they will collect money. They also plan for the several expenditures across sectors like industrial growth, education, healthcare, foreign, agriculture, well-being, culture, sports. So the planning of this of an economy, we call it as a budget, but in finance, this is a public finance related activity. When it comes to private finance, the finance of a family, the finance of Reliance, the finance of Infosys, the finance of every public limited or a private limited company or a trust or an educational institute or a hospital or any organization which is registered under any of the act of government is what we call it as a private finance. When it comes to institutional finance, it is the finance of an organizations who are the players into the financial market like banks, financial institutions, the organizations like BAC, NSE, SEBI. So the finances related to organizations of these types, we call it as the institutional finance. And lastly, international finance. When we talk about the finances of different economies like China, Finland, Switzerland, USA, Australia, so we are talking about international finance. So these are the several ways by which finance can be classified. Friends, when it comes to business finance, the business finance can be broadly defined as the activity concerned with the planning, raising, controlling and administering the funds used in the businesses. This is a definition by Gutman and Duggan. So business finance majorly includes loans and deposit related issues, capital issues, financial market issues and foreign market issues. So friends, this is the beginning of the term called finance and several aspects of finance. In subsequent videos, we will be learning the finance and financial management in more details. Thanks for watching the video.